All right, everybody. Reggie Edwards, voice of WCWO, joined by the one and only Erik Onyx.
Reggie, what's up, man? Oh my God, Reggie, I knew you'd come around. I knew you'd come around. You can't leave me out. Oh yeah, come on.
Well, I just got done talking to your mentor. The
Oh yeah.
always happy Juwan Thomas.
Oh my goodness, ain't he just a charm to talk to?
Swear to God.
Oh my goodness, he's just such a lovable person. How can anybody hate him?
Well, let's get to it, man. We're gonna talk about you, Zay, and Juwan here in a little bit.
Okay.
You haven't been at it for a hell of a long time. You're fairly new to the business.
Yeah, I'm new.
Fairly new. What made you want to get into wrestling, man? Take me to the beginning. What made you fall in love with this?
Okay, well, if I could go back to younger Erik, it's a little vivid, but I can remember.
How much younger can you? You're already like.
Hey, Reggie,
12.
That's not nice. Come on, Reggie. Come on. All right, so since I'll forgive you for now. All right. I was 9 years old. Okay.
Anyway.
That was 10 years ago. See, that's 10. All right. You can count that far, right, Reggie?
I'm from Iowa. It's not easy, but
okay.
I can't.
But I'm gonna hold you to it. All right. 10. I was 9 years old in my mom's.
Okay.
Well, it was really my bedroom, but we'll call it my mom's. And I was watching SmackDown. It was. It was when Kane was messing. No, it was Edge was messing with Kane.
Okay.
With Paul Bear. So,
okay.
I don't know if anybody remembers that one, but I mean,
I do. Yeah, I do.
That's what got me into it. I was like, this is very entertaining. So I'm like, you know what? Let me watch some more. So.
Okay. What made you want to do it though? Like, there's a difference between being like a hardcore fan and saying,
yeah,
you know
there
what,
is.
I want to do that and put my body through hell. You know what made you want to do it? You know.
Well, when I hit 15, I met some friends who were really into wrestling, and they got me into it more. And I started watching independent. Like I got to start watching TNA with AJ Styles, and then I started getting deeper and deeper Ring of Honor and MLW and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? Okay. I can do this. And I waited till I was 18, and there you guys were. It's like it was my destiny. You know, it was in front of me.
How'd you find WCWO? Because look, man, I've lived here for 10 years, and I just found it a year and a half ago.
So I did amateur wrestling in school.
Okay.
And I had my teacher said, I told him I was really into pro wrestling, and he said, well, because he used to go to the shows.
Right.
So he sent me that way, and I met Kid. Went from there.
Okay. So how long ago was it that you walked into the door, signed your training contract, stepped into the ring, and had your first good old WCWO pro wrestling training class?
Oh boy,
it's not easy.
It's not.
It sucks.
People don't understand how much the body goes through when you're doing this. Okay, this is not something like I can do that.
No,
you have to have commitment. Maybe a little over a year ago, it was September around that of 2020.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
So about a little over a year.
Yeah.
So
a little over a year ago, you start training, and then back in May, I think, we had the WCW.
That was my first match, yes.
Rookie Showcase, where you debuted as Hot Cocoa.
Cocoa. You know what?
I'm going to be honest. I didn't hate it. Like, I dug the Hot Cocoa until you drug me from the backstage area out onto the ramp, and that went
Reggie,
sadly.
Look, you were the only guy who could get the scoop. So
I'm not even really sure what that means. Oh, the scoop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Reggie. You're one of them. You know, that's your language.
There is
no
scoop to be gotten.
Come on, there is plenty of scoop, Reggie. Reggie, see, I'm not a bad guy, Reggie. I'm not a bad. What do you guys call me? I'm not a bad Coco. All right, I'm a good one. All right, I'm a good guy.
So, talk to me a little about your time. It wasn't long, but your time as Hot Cocoa and what that period was like, because that was when you were really in front of the crowd for the first time, in the ring in front of an audience for the first time.
And they didn't appreciate me, Reggie.
Well,
they didn't appreciate me. I went out there and I was hot cocoa.
Yeah.
But they didn't care. They didn't want to see me. They didn't care about me. But now they can't stand me. And whose fault was that?
I feel like yours. I feel
How is
like
that my fault, Reggie?
I
How
feel
is
like
that my fault?
I don't know.
How is that my
I have a
fault?
feeling you might have. So, at what point do you get linked up with Juwan Thomas
What's
and
wrong with Juwan?
Mississippi Zay? I want
What's
to
wrong
hear
with
your
them?
point of view. I've already talked to Juwan about it.
My point of view?
What made you want to get connected with Juwan and Zay? You and Zay go back, I know.
Juwan. I mean, why do I want to get with Juwan and Zay? First of all,
Why?
Juwan is just who wouldn't want to be up under Juwan at this point? Okay, Juwan is at the top of the food chain, right?
I can't argue with that.
Why would you not? At
I
this
can't argue
point,
with that.
why would you not, Reggie? I mean, would you want to be with Dex right now?
How has it benefited you, not just as a wrestler, but as a young wrestler still trying to come into your own, hit your stride, find your prime? How is being under Jawan's wing benefited you and
Well,
helped you out?
I get to study him. I get to see how he does things. I'm like a sponge. I'm just taking up all. So I'm next to him all the time. When we're not in the ring, when we are in the ring, I'm just always learning from this man. So whenever he shows me, and I'm a take. So
Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about M2P.
okay.
Newest tag team in WCWO, and you guys have had some solid matches already. You've given a couple tag teams a run for their money. You've had some solid matches. You guys are still learning. You guys are still honing your craft. You guys have had some good showings. What made you want to? I mean, honestly, what took so long for you to form the tag team with Zay in M2?
Reggie.
What took so long? It's natural. It's obvious.
Reggie, you can't rush the things. Sometimes things take time. Diamonds just don't appear, Reggie. Let's be honest here. It takes time. Then you have to go. You have to mine for that diamond. Then you have to hone that diamond. It goes through processes. You don't. A good thing doesn't just pop up. It takes time. Like the first car. It didn't just happen, Reggie. It took time.
Okay. So you were under Juwan's wing last year in 2021 during his Gunslinger Championship reign.
Yes, sir.
Took some time away.
Yes.
And during your time away, Mississippi Zay stepped in. Is there any resentment towards Zay?
Why would I resent Zay? Why?
Juwan while you were away?
Reggie,
was there
why
any?
would I resent Zay? No, Reggie, how do we put you in Zay's shoes? Okay.
I don't want to be in Zay's shoes.
No.
I don't want to go there.
Come on, Reggie. If you were in anybody's shoes right there, you wouldn't take that step up?
Oh, no, absolutely. I'm just asking, did you feel like he was taking your spot or your place at all? Did you
it's
feel
funny
left
because
out?
Zay called me up. He said, "Hey, I know you're away, but let me do this with Juwan." That's what he told me. And I said, "You know what, Zay, go ahead. Because I want you to learn too."
Okay.
Why I let everybody eat? Why am I look? I share, Reggie. I'm not a child, Reggie. I share.
I know.
I share knowledge.
So you make your return not too long ago. Literally in the middle of Juwan's feud with Dex Royal.
Mm-hmm.
And you and Zay, for one, nobody knew you were in the building that night.
No. Hey,
I didn't know you were in the building that night. I don't know how you got in.
Come on, Reggie.
I don't know how.
I'm slick like that.
I'm going to be honest. I don't want to know how you got in the building. But what was it like running out into the arena to the ring at that moment when the crowd did not know you had been there, and making that surprise return? What was that like? Because the crowd was not excited. They booed the crap out of you. In fact, I think I heard somebody say, "Oh God, no."
Oh God, Reggie!
Not just Brian Clark on commentary. I think it was like a legit fan. Oh God, no! Why?
Reggie, that I loved it. I loved every single second of it, Reggie. I tell you right now, my heart my heart was just the endorphins in my body just released. It was just so beautiful. You know why would I want them to like me? You know
No,
that
I'm not
was
saying you
fuel to
do.
me.
You're
So when
doing
I went
it.
out there
Yeah,
and I
you're
threw
loving
Juwan
it.
that handcuff for Dex, I knew. I just knew I knew I got them. And I knew they were gonna hate us. And
Why
you know
that?
what? That's the point.
Why that match? Like
Why that match?
why that match? Why that moment? Juwan couldn't win the title by himself?
No, Reggie.
Ah, you said no.
What? No, I didn't.
You said no.
Reggie, no, you're playing on my words. I said no. Juwan could most definitely win the title by himself. It's just the fact that, hey, sometimes you got to ensure.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you got to ensure the future, Reggie. You got to take it into your own hands.
How long was that in the works? I'm just going to be
How
honest.
long was that in the works?
How long was that work,
Reggie, I
that
can't
run
say
in, and that interference,
Reggie,
and extra help in the works?
I can't say that because I don't even know.
I feel like you would know the answer to that.
No, Reggie, no, I don't know, Reggie. I'm telling you, I don't know.
Your voice is getting awfully high.
Reggie, I don't know.
Now you're faking a low voice.
No, I just don't know.
How much? I'm not even gonna ask how much. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know, Reggie.
So
you're asking questions that I really don't know.
Okay. So obviously the alliance was formed. The faction was formed. M2P, Juwan Thomas. The alliance none of us knew we needed, and all of us knew we didn't want.
Hey, you love us. Don't act like don't sit there and lie, Reggie, like you don't like us.
Anyway, end of January, chain match at Endgame between Juwan Thomas, Dex Royal. Once again, you guys find your way out there. Get involved in some way. Highlight reel comes out. Let's talk about you in the highlight reel because that's a matchup a lot of people are talking about they might want to see down the road.
Mm-hmm.
When do you guys think you'll be ready to take on the highlight reel?
Whenever they stop getting our business.
I don't feel like they're getting in your business. They're coming out
they're
to get
getting
you
in our
out
business.
of Dex's.
No, they're getting
There's
in
a
our
huge
business.
difference
Right?
there. It's not the same
they're getting
thing.
in our business, Reggie.
I don't think they are. They're coming out to help Dex because
you're being difficult.
He's outnumbered.
Helping Dex, he's outnumbered. What do you mean he's outnumbered?
It's 3-on-1.
What 3-on-1? No.
Who can't cat now, Eric?
What?
There's you, Zay, Juwan, Dex. Not fair. Dex has not had a fair run.
Not fair. Reggie, listen. At this point, I think I don't know what you mean. I'm trying to figure out what you're coming from.
So watching the cage match between Dex and Juwan, it was brutal. And if just when it couldn't get any more extreme, they do this chain match. What was it like for you and Zay watching that backstage?
You know,
those two are brutalizing each other.
We knew Juwan had it. We were talking to each other. We were laughing, actually, Reggie. We were laughing at how funny it was to just watch Dex struggle. It was very fun. Now, albeit, we were kind of worried, but not for that sake, Reggie. We were worried about Dex's health. We wanted him to fight another day, okay? We did. We wanted him to fight another day. We wanted him to not suffer.
Dex?
Yes.
What?
What do you mean, what?
So now that Juwan is still Outlaw Champion, M2P is running wild. You just recently, you're running wild.
Reggie, we are chained like animals. We are under control.
Okay. Let's talk about this match you just had with Ruthless Domination. It was rough. Okay. It was rough. Yeah. The four of you beat the hell out of each other.
Yeah.
They beat the crap out of you guys, but you guys kept getting up. When you're in the ring with veterans like Ruthless Domination that are as established as they are, how do you prepare for a match like that? And how do you keep it together going into that to keep your poise to really make a run at them?
Well, I'll tell you what me and Zay did the night before. We studied them. We did. We watched videos of them. We watched how they perform, how they move, their mannerisms, and we studied them. We did. To the best we could, Reggie. We did.
Well, you have the obvious size and speed advantage.
Well, yes.
You're smaller than them. You're faster than them. So I would assume that plays a role in a lot of it. You're faster than a lot of people on the roster at WCWO, to be honest.
My cardio is amazing, Reggie. I keep my cardio up.
Yeah, and you get thrown around a lot. I mean, a lot.
Unnecessarily. I do. Yes.
But you continue to. That's the thing. You guys continue to get back up. So where does M2P go from here? Are you guys ready to make a run in the tag team division, or are you looking to stay more along Juwan Thomas's side, or
You
both?
know, Reggie, I think if you want, if you are a tag team with somebody and your goal is not to go to the top, then why are you doing it?
I agree. I agree. So is this a long-term tag team that we're looking at together with
I
you
mean,
and
at
Zay?
this point, that's all I can say it is. Because if it wasn't, then what's the point of doing it? That's my philosophy. I
Okay.
wouldn't be doing it if I didn't see it from the future.
Okay.
So,
So we're looking at possible tag team championship run. Your goal is to win the tag team.
oh,
Tag
that's the
team
goal right
title.
now, Reggie. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. If it's not soon, it will be down the road.
God help us all.
Now, that is my focus right now.
Okay.
So,
Any aspirations for singles runs? I mean, I know Zay has had a lot of singles matches. He's taken on Dex Royal a decent amount of times. But when Zay first came onto the scene, he was Dex Royal's protege,
he
similar
was.
with Jawan. Have you guys been able to tap into that aspect and use that to your guys' advantage?
That's more of a Zay thing at this point. I feel like Zay needs to tap into that. I can't help Zay with that. He was his prodigy. Zay knows him better than anybody else right there. So that's if Zay can figure that out, then we could use that. But until Zay figures that out, there's nothing I can do.
What
So
made you come back to WCWO after 3 or 4 or 5 months away?
I couldn't
You
stay
were
away.
on fire, took some time away. What made you want to come back? What made you not tell anybody you were coming back?
You can't keep something away like this, Reggie. You know, when you have passion for something like this, you can't keep it contained. You know, sometimes things happen, but in the back of your mind, you're like, but I miss it. You know,
Mhm.
you just can't keep
Yeah.
it away.
Why the
So
change from Hot Cocoa to Erik Onyx? Why the evolution? Why the change?
because hot cocoa is just not me anymore, Reggie.
Okay.
Not me. It's not who. It's not the path I'm going down right now.
What was the goal with the Erik Onyx change?
To tell people that I'm not an afterthought.
Okay. It definitely got a lot more serious and a lot very quickly when you made the change. 1 week you're Hot Cocoa, the next week you're Erik Onyx, and it was almost like a mean streak was started right then and there.
I'm just tired of not being taken seriously, Reggie. That's all. That's
Okay.
all it is.
Well, I feel like where you guys are at right now as M2P as a tag team, which by the way, as much crap as I give you guys, WCWO needs tag teams. The highlight reel needs tag teams to go against them, and they need contrasting personalities to go against them. I feel like that's you guys. And so, looking at the tag team division now, you've got obviously the highlight reel on top. You got Ruthless Domination. You've been in the ring with them. You've got M2P. You've also got Dalton Love and Luke Savage as well, though. Taking a step back and looking at the tag team division now compared to a year ago when you started wrestling, what are you guys' thoughts and your thoughts on the tag team division now? Where do you feel like you guys match up and stand?
Well, when we started out here right now, it was way different than it was now. I feel like now we have some good tag teams that we can, really keep the ball going with. I watched On Love in their matches.
Yeah.
They're really great. I love to have a tag team match with them. I think that would be really fun. They're great.
That would
Really
be fun to
good.
watch. I'd be down for that. That'd be fun to watch. I may have to.
Ruthless Domination, they're doing their thing. They are.
Mhm.
And then you got the highlight reel right there.
This is true.
So, yeah.
So, I guess from here, I may have asked it already, but let's end it with this. What's next for M2P and Erik Onyx? Where do you go from here? What's 2022 look like?
2022? Well, M2P can only do one thing, and that's go up. So,
Okay. I like it. Well, we will see you on Sunday.
yes, you
As of
will.
right now, I believe you guys are in the main event. It's going to be you. It's going to be M2P and JB Dutch Boy Platinum the four of you, four very likable people,
Very likable people. We're so great, Reggie.
going up against the highlight reel,
Uh-huh.
Dex Royal,
Mm.
Rachel Armstrong.
Mm.
What do you mean?
Overrated. Overrated.
What, overrated?
Overrated. Overrated.
She won newcomer of the year for a reason.
Overrated.
Okay. I feel like Rachel Armstrong is going to be watching this video.
You know what? She can. Hey, look, Reggie. She has my number. She can tell me how much she doesn't like me. I don't care. I don't.
Okay.
My word's final.
Well, obviously, this is one of the biggest matches that M2P and yourself have had. Main event, 8-man tag team match. Bunch of newcomers, JB, Dutch Boy, M2P, taking on the mainstays. The top of the line, the top of the food chain, Dex, highlight reel. On our way up, Rachel Armstrong. So, do you feel like this is the biggest match you guys have had so far?
I mean,
Okay.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, maybe
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's okay to say that it is. Because
it is. I'm not going to sit here
match.
and tell you not. I mean, Reggie, I'm an honest person, so I'm going to tell you how I feel.
Okay. Well, we'll see how things go on Sunday. I want to thank you for asking for this time tonight. I didn't know what to expect, but you know.
Hey, Reggie, look, you get the best. Okay, I'm just the best.
Highlight reels on this?
I graced you with me, Reggie. I graced you with my presence. So
that's true.
Yeah.
I guess. Thank you.
Oh, Reggie, you're so welcome. You're so welcome.
I'll see you on Sunday.
Oh, Reggie, you will see me on Sunday.
I know. I'll see you on Sunday.
Yes, you will, Reggie. You will see me.
Oh, boy.